Oh, I gotta jam out just a little bit, folks. Just a little bit. Welcome. It is Sunday at 6 p.m. As always, I come in with the funky music intro. I got the funky background, my messy office. But what's good? Oh man, I don't want to let this music go, but I got to. But let me just, oh yeah. All right now, let's get that going. Let's get this going. So check it out, everybody. What's happening? Once again, it's Sunday, 6 p.m. It's your boy Onyx, nice and quiet, doing my thing. Get the dope beats going on. What's happening to my man Low Custom, my man Omar? Thank you very much, everybody, for popping in. Welcome again to the recording of the podcast known as Going Full Nerd. Yo. Each and every Sunday, 6 p.m., you can catch me live on youtube.com/goingfullnerd, where you can join in, put your comments, be recognized. Because how many movie review, comic book talk, just podcasts just acknowledge the people that actually watch them? I mean, yeah, there's lots of people on YouTube, millions of viewers, they do comments, but do they go live and just straight up holler at you? Do they? No, I don't see it, because ain't none of them did it with your boy. But anyway, let's get the shameless plugs out the way. Shameless plug. Remember, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead, click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications for new video releases, and going live every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on youtube.com/goingfullnerd. But what we do is we record the podcast that you can hear on anchor.fm/goingfullnerd, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Podcasts. Oh, what else am I missing? Stitcher. I mean, oh my gosh, a little bit of every place that you can kind of consume me. Hear what I'm talking about. What's up to my man Red? Red in on the check-in. Yes. You know, a lot of people don't know. And before I even get into everything, because you know I did the shameless plugs, other than remember to check out goingfullnerd.com when it comes to checking out stuff being released by Warner Brothers Animation, Marvel, DC Comics, Action Lab Comics, Valiant, IDW Entertainment, just all those press releases and good stuff I kind of post up so everybody can see what they send your boy. But you know, my man, little background information. My man Red helped me get a lot of this started. He pops in every now and then to make sure that I'm breathing right, you know. But you know, he was one of the dudes that was like, "Yo, why stop playing around? Do this thing." And guess what? This is what I do. I do what's comfortable for me. Plus, it's therapeutic for your boy. But anyway, as always, we talk about the top 5 domestic box office. Yes. Got it right here, yo. So if you ever actually went out to the movies, because I'm gonna say this, you know, your boy, you know, the big thing in the news today is the coronavirus, and I just wanted to share with you, you know, they got a lot of cases popping up in the U.S. now. Not really ain't a lot. We got like 370 million people or 327 million people in the US, and I think they got like 20 confirmed cases and all that good stuff. But you know, that's a drop in the bucket. But you know, I just want you to know your boy got the corona. Your boy got the corona. It may not be the virus, but I got the corona. Let's get the top 5 box office. Don't be scared to go out to the movies, folks. Let's get it going. Coming in at number 1 this week, Pixar animation starring Tom Holland and what's my man, Star-Lord. Yo, I don't have one too many. But anyway, that pulled as Pixar's Onward animated feature. Pulled in $40 million, taking the top spot. That's Walt Disney Studios doing their thing. Coming in at number 2 is the horror thriller. It was last week's number 1, The Invisible Man, pulling in $15.1 million by Universal Pictures. Coming in at 3 is another newcomer to the top 5, another newcomer to the movies. That's The Way Back, pulling in $8.5 million. That's from Warner Brothers. Coming in at number 4 is the most malaligned Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, crowdfunding. Yo, he looked horrible. Send it back to the studio. Fire everybody. Release the movie. Come in number 4 in the top 5 box office for your fourth week, and that's $8 million. Total box office for that movie is $140 million. I think I might have to check it out. I don't know. They say it was good. Coming in at number 5 is the Harrison Ford 20th Century Fox, which is basically a subsidiary of Disney, and that is The Call of the Wild, coming in at number 5. It was last week's number 3, pulling in $7 million. So that's your top 5 U.S. domestic box office. Let's get that, you know, get that out of here. Now let's get to what we were talking about for this week. If you've seen the title of today's episode, we're going to do two things in today's episode. I'm going to give you a quick review, and then we're going to open it up to questions in the live chat, and you do have the opportunity to call in. Yes, yes. If you are watching live, share this with your friends, because I know probably not going to get anybody ringing. Ain't nobody going to ring my phone. I'm going to be like, Mr. Telephone Man, it's all good. But, tell your friends. They could call in live. We could discuss pretty much damn near anything. Just got to keep it right. Keep the language a little low. If anybody cussing, it's going to be me. But we're going to get this review for Altered Carbon Season 2. If you see the title, I said, can I get a new sleeve? Can I? So, I think it was like 2 years ago. It was 2018. I basically reviewed Altered Carbon Season 1. This is the thing, okay? I could say, looking at this show, I can learn one thing. Immortality sucks. I don't care what people say. I want to live forever. No, I don't. This thing, immortality sucks. So let's think about it. Now, remember, this movie works on the premise that the only way you truly die is if a small chip called a stack is destroyed. That carries your personality, everything, okay? Your body can take damage. So you could run out to the club, you could drink all you want, get shot up, beat up, jacked up, but as long as your stack is straight, you can still come back to life, come back again, because your consciousness would be unharmed. Crazy, right? Crazy. So, think about it. You could get revived in a new body. Now, this is the thing. The first season was filled with a bunch of multiple plot lines kind of following this dude, Takeshi Kovacs, and stuff. It really kept me on the edge from the first season. The first season was like, bam, all in your face. Okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The first season I gave a 4 out of 5, and I basically said Altered Carbon gained a fan. You could go back on my YouTube channel, and I just reposted inside of the podcast. I just posted the audio from that so people can hear what I really said. I'm not going to deny it. I said I gave it a 4 out of 5. It got a 4 out of 5 for season 1. Now let's talk about season 2, because season 1 was a great murder mystery, and you learned you had to beat the player, not the game. Season 1 was dope. It was hot. It was hot fire. Now we get to season 2. Whew. This is the thing. It didn't have, in my humble opinion, as many mystery elements. It had some. Okay? It didn't have as many mystery elements like season 1. But I will throw out there Anthony Mackie, the Falcon, my man, Captain America's sidekick from, the MCU, was throwing down. He did his thing playing Takeshi Kovacs. I mean, I'll be honest. It dove into the main character's backstory a little bit more than the first season, and the action kept rocking on. They got the right dude. I'm going to be straight up. They got the right dude to do the fight scenes, the action, the stuff like that. I mean, it was like The only way they could have made it better is if they had reached out to your boy and let me show up, you know, being Takashi Kovacs, you know. How do you know? I might be Takashi Kovacs now. I'm just clowning, folks. But listen. This time, this is the thing. It didn't give me that Blade Runner vibe that it did before. Even though it took place back on the thing, it was cool, it was good. And then I will say, a lot of people say, well, the main character is usually the major focus. That's the person that you want to check out. That's the people you want to kick it with. That's the character you got most invested in. And I'm going to tell you, the main character was not Anthony Mackie to me that I was going to be, attached to. I'm attached. I didn't even look up the actor's name. My man that plays Poe, the AI. Oh man, he, in my humble opinion, made the show. That was the dude. Now, obviously, from what I understand, it's not like the original novelization, not like the original book. Poe didn't exist in the book, but Poe made the character. He made it. I think they had a similar character in the book, but Poe, that dude, he was on point. I give him that. I give him that. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, it's not like a Black Mirror episode. No, 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 no. So here goes the thing. All right. This is the deal. Well, I know I can say this humbly because we learned this from the first season. The star of the show ain't going to be there for the next season if they do a next season. So I know Anthony Mackie is not going to be there being Takashi Kovacs. Why? Because he wasn't Takashi Kovacs for the first season. So why is he going to be it for the third season? I'm sure they're going to get another actor, get somebody in there to reskin. I'm not going to spoil it for those who did not see it, but they could go a couple of different ways with Takashi Kovacs now. The Last Envoy is doing their thing. Notice how I said that. The Last Envoy is doing their thing. But here goes the thing. The main concept, which is the reskinning after death, it opens the show up to so many different possibilities. So let me give you the synopsis. Let me give you the going full nerd rating on this without spoiling this. I will say season 2, in my humble opinion, had a slight Gemini Man feel to it with a better story and acting. So if you get that reference, I'm sorry, that is the spoiler. Okay? It's not I didn't give you the real spoiler, but I gave you something similar. All right? So hold on to that. Watch it. Tell me what you think. Go back, watch the video, comment on it, send me a note on Twitter at Onyx1969, and we can get it rocking. All right? So, what do I give Altered Carbon Season 2? What do I give it? What? What do I give it? And no, it's not like the Black Mirror episode with the video games. That was disturbing. That make me not want to play video games with none of y'all. Nah, I ain't taking it. I ain't playing Chun Li. But anyway, check it out. I'm gonna say it met my expectations. I kept it at a 4. Yes, I kept it at a 4 out of 5. Altered Carbon Season 2. Altered Carbon as a whole is a 4. The action scenes were tight. I I was involved throughout watching the whole show. I could dig it. I liked it. It was good. Definitely, I will say Thomas. I will say Low Cuts. I will say, and if you haven't watched it, put it in your calendar. You could binge it. You could look at it. It takes a little thought. You got to get in depth. You got to listen. You got to play with it. Now, I am going to say it did deviate from the first season to the second. The second season was very much more sci-fi compared to the murder mystery feel that the first season had. Now, I don't know if that was being rushed. I don't know if that was the fact they only had Anthony Mackie for such a short period of time. Who knows? It is what it is, but it was a definite good watch. I think it took me over like 3 days to watch it. I wasn't breaking my neck to watch all the episodes in one day. It wasn't that intriguing for me to do that. But it wasn't bad because I actively said, you know what, I need to go back on and watch this again. So there you go, folks. Altered Carbon season 2 gets a 4 out of 5 from Going Full Nerd. It's worth the watch, especially if you saw season 1. You can't understand season 2 unless you watch season 1, so it is what it is. Take it for what it's worth, and I will be your last envoy for this particular review. Now, I said I was going to do something a little special. All right, folks, this is it. You ready for the special stuff? I'm gonna tell you. Let's do this. Let's fix the screen real quick. We're gonna get ready to follow me on Twitter. Boom! Hey, I know I'm opening myself up for a lot of foolishness. So if you so choose, okay, if you so choose, please pick up your phone and dial. You get to talk to your boy live. Yes, yes, yes. While I sip my adult beverage. Now, like I said, it is what it is. I know I don't get a lot of people watching it. They watch the replay. They listen to the podcast. They don't really join in 6 p.m. on Sundays. But we giving them the opportunity to have their voice heard. We try to tell people leave messages on anchor.fm. We tell them to join in on the chat. Now they got the ability to hit the phone, and ask anything. I'm not going to save anything for another show. I'm not going to say, yo, it's a bring. Now, I'm going to tell you, the goal is if we could get this to where this is ringing off the hook one day and I'm like, yo, I can't take all of y'all calls because, I can only do so much. But the phone lines are open, folks. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been popping up, in the news and, going on. I'll tell you, your boy has been trying to work things, trying to get things going, trying to get Going Full Nerd to kind of figure out, how to make it more popular, how to get it in front of people. Because I go online and I take a look at a lot of stuff and I say, okay, people say, well, make more videos. Well, I did that. I made more videos and it still didn't work. They was like, okay, well, talk about stuff. Try to be the first one. I tried to be the first one. I couldn't be the first one to talk about a lot of stuff because, hey, life comes at you quick. When you're trying to pay bills, you be like, yo, do I want to be the first one to see this movie or television show, or do I got to pay, the electric bill? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to pay the electric bill. Now, some people be like, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that. No. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yo, we being real cool about this, folks. We being real cool. I mean, there are things that have popped up. We still got people freaking out over the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. One day it exists, another day it doesn't exist. I'm like, what the hell? Then you've got the new Batmobile showing up. Robert Pattinson, he's not glittering. He's looking kind of low, dark, gritty, and grimy as the Batman. You got stuff like that popping up. Tell me, folks. You got Dan Dido. Is that his name? Dan Dido? Dude was the editor-in-chief of DC Comics. He was removed from that position a week or so ago, and they don't plan on replacing him. And then you had the rumors, the stuff about, hey, what about the whatchamacallit? What about, DC, Marvel buying DC? I got a phone call. What? Let's go. Let's see if this even comes up. Yo, what's up? You live with your boy Onyx. Hey, does this even work?
Yeah, I heard you complaining about nobody calling, so.
That's my man. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I just truthfully, I was trying to see if somebody called to see if it even worked. So that shows people my jury rigged, system works. Now I got to get people to watch and listen. You know what I'm saying? So what's good, man? What's good? See, see, this is one of the creators of this monster. At least he called. You know what I'm saying? He, when I was ready to quit, this is the man that said, nah, dude, nah, just keep doing it. Keep doing it, you lazy bastard. And where's my coffee mug? Ah, appreciate it, Red.
Oh, no problem.
So
Yeah,
this,
I heard you talking about that show on Netflix,
which one? Which
that
one?
Carbon. The one you started the show with, the Carbon.
Okay, Altered Carbon. I went through it.
Yeah.
I did go through it. I gave it a 4 out of 5. The second season, it was straight.
Oh,
It was straight. It wasn't as good as the first, but with the action, Anthony Mackie, he did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. It's a damn shame if they do a season 3, he ain't gonna be on it. You know, but that's just the way they do it. But it had that Gemini Man vibe to it, and if you peep it, you'll see. I'll be like, oh, come on. But they could have did better, but they put that money into it. It was still tight. It was still tight. You know, I'll put it this way.
that's good.
The fight scenes. I get the fight scenes. It's on. It's on. Oh
I saw that
man.
movie with Bloodshot.
Oh, now here's the
It's
thing.
pretty good.
Okay, now I'm planning on checking out Bloodshot this week coming up. So that's probably going to be what I'm going to talk about next Sunday. I got to see the Vin Diesel. I'm actually going to check that one out on the big screen. I had a chance to see it early. They had like a private screening up here in my area, but I couldn't do it. Somebody got to watch the kids when it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's chill. This is something else. This is something else. See, I know. See, and this is something else. I got to bring to the group. I'm gonna bring to the group. We got a group. Just throw out there, my man Red and I. We got a group. We in there. Everybody talk all that smack. We gonna talk some smack. And I want to replay this video for that group. Red is the only one of y'all suckers that really help a brother out and support. So I know that's
I
going.
support
I,
all y'all.
I
You and Dane.
yeah, hey, I know that's going to tweak Booth in them, but somebody got to do it. But hey, I'll be straight up. Red has been with me on this since the beginning, hyping me up. So it's good to hear my man holler. Kind of call in and see it. I'm just like I say. I'm just glad that this works. So it is what it
That's
is.
good. So I'm
But
a first caller.
you are the very first caller. So you know what? I think I'm gonna actually do this. All right, Red. I want you to brag. I'm about to order you a damn coffee mug. Oh, hey, this will teach all them jokers a lesson. I'm about to order Red a coffee mug. He is gonna be the second owner of a going full nerd coffee mug. Hell, mine broken. So he gonna be the only working one. So we gonna
Yeah, I
get
take pictures.
and take the pictures and put them up and just brag, cause ain't nobody else getting one on my dime.
I got you.
But yo,
You know, I just bought my own coffee mug, but
they never. I'm gonna tell you, the people I go and get that stuff through, sometimes they give it, sometimes they don't. So I finally got them back online. Heck, my T-shirt vendor just came back online. I might not try to order none. There's stuff coming out of China. So I don't know if somebody's sneezing on the going
yeah.
full. I don't know if they sneezing on the going full nerd shirts or not. But I ain't gonna take that risk. You know.
Yeah, I'm too sick for that.
Hey, we all are. Cut the game. I say, hey, like I tell people, the closest I want to get to a coronavirus is a Corona Extra. That's about it. But yo, up. We almost at that time. I'm 25 minutes out. Yo, Red. I'm gonna cut you loose because I'm about to shut this show down because
All
if
right,
if I run it too long, well, then I can't upload it to the audio. But yo,
I got you.
appreciate it, homie. And
Keep doing your thing.
hey, you know I am. You know I am. All right, check this out, everybody. Let's throw this out here. You see, my man Red was able to dial in. You can hear him. You can holler. So remember, next Sunday, 6 p.m., we're going to talk about Bloodshot. Yes, I'm hoping that we could get that one done, or we'll figure something out we could talk about. But what I am going to say is this. You can see the call-in works. We may do a 100% call-in show on another day. I think that might be a pretty good thing. Share this with your friends. Let them know it works. But anyway, folks, let's get this rocking right. Let me go ahead. Boom, call in number is down. Let's go ahead. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's at Onyx1969. Remember what I'm going to say, and that is if you can't say nothing nice about anybody, don't say anything at all. I'm going to tell you what to do. Send it over to me, and I'll cuss their ass out for you. I got jokes. But anyway, everybody, peace, y'all, and I'm out of here.